Hello, I'm Karen Atkinson of Mindfulness UK, and I wanted to talk to you about the Supervisor's training that's coming up and perhaps answer some questions that you might have. It's on the 9th of June for the whole day, and then there's a week in between, and there's another one on the 16th of June. You do need to attend both. It's not just something that we can record, it's experiential as well as quite a lot of learning involved. The prerequisites to attend are that you need to have been teaching mindfulness and compassion for 3 years or more, something like that. If you are a BAMBA registered teacher and would like to become a BAMBA registered supervisor, you need to have delivered 9 or more of the mindfulness-based intervention courses that you're qualified to deliver. So if you've trained with Mindfulness UK, that will be the MBSR course, but it might be the MBCT or others. So you're very welcome to apply as long as your courses are recognised by BAMBA. Of course, the Integrating Mindfulness and Compassion in Professional Practice qualification is a prerequisite, and any other course that you feel that reaches about a level 4 in attainment, so that you have a really good foundational understanding of what mindfulness and compassion is, and you are delivering that to other people on a very regular basis. You need to have read the Compassionate Mindful inquiry book that I've written, and also be familiar with the underpinnings of the courses that you're running. And as I say, if you've trained with Mindfulness UK, of course, you will have that experience. It's also important you are in your own supervisory relationship with somebody else. It might be with me or with somebody else on the Mindfulness UK team, or it could be from another organisation entirely. But the main reason for that is to have experienced the power really of supervision yourself, to know the importance that a supervisor can bring to the teaching of mindfulness and compassion, and to have that sense of what it is that you could now perhaps bring with your experience and your expertise to people who are quite new to the field, who have maybe just completed their training. It's also helpful to consider your area of expertise. So perhaps you would wish to bring your supervision to the corporate setting, or to education, or to health and social care, or something else, so setting up a new business. So just thinking about if you have a specialism. If you are a BAMBA registered teacher, as I say, you can become a BAMBA registered supervisor. But Mindfulness UK is also going to start to offer the opportunity for you to put your name on the website. So we will have, as we do a listed teachers list, we will have a supervisors list as well, so that your name can go on there, so that if people are looking for a supervisor, then they will see that you have done the sufficient training that's recognised by BAMBA and other organisations. The training involves looking at the iceberg model as a supervisory model. It also helps to explore the mindfulness-based intervention teaching assessment criteria, and we look at that in quite some detail, giving you a framework for supervision. It's not just, right, here I am your supervisor, what are we going to do? It helps to really give you a structure to the supervision that you're delivering. There's also the opportunity to experience being in breakout rooms and to offer each other some supervision. So that's really important, to start to work with that information and to look at the model and how that relates to the supervisory process. I will also be taking you through the implications regarding insurance, setting up an agreement process, all the paperwork, the administration that you need to do in anything in order to be able to become a registered supervisor. So any aspect of becoming a supervisor that we offer through Mindfulness UK, I will be sharing with you. So if this is something that you're interested in doing and would like to come along, then you'd be most welcome. You can apply via the website. There's a tab and there's an application form which just asks you the questions, the prerequisite questions that I've just covered to ensure that you are suitably trained and experienced to become a supervisor. I would say that there's a real lack of supervisors at the moment, and Mindfulness UK is up to capacity. A couple of you have asked whether there would be a direct referral route, and the answer is no, I haven't got anything planned, but we are up to capacity. So we would be open to having discussions about how to refer on potentially should we get beyond capacity. But really, this is up to you. This is up to you to wish to step into this space, to broaden your skills, to offer a higher level of service, which of course means that you can charge more per hour, and we will be looking at that, and to be able to have a sense that you're giving back. You know, you're supporting these new teachers to really find their wings and fledge, and to feel that they have somebody to go to if they have questions, if they get into a difficult situation, and who really feel they need some support and some nurture. It's a really rewarding role, and we'd love you to join us on the training if you'd like to come. So do give me a call if you are interested in talking to me a little bit more about it. If you wanted just to ask me some questions, just email admin@mindfulnessuk.com, or just look at the website, go to the application form, and I think that will answer most of your questions. So I do look forward to starting the training with you on the 9th of June and finishing on the 16th, and you will then get a certificate and you can start supervising. Okay, thanks so much and see you then. Bye.